Good afternoon, yarn lovelies. Welcome to episode 8. I can't believe it's episode 8 already. Today is Monday, June 5th, and it's June already. And have not seen one June bug yet. I'm still waiting for that. Welcome to my back patio, where I like to sit on my days off in the afternoon and just enjoying the birds and the sunshine. It's a beautiful day out here in central Pennsylvania. I hope everybody here is enjoying the weather. I know it's been a while since I've been on. I have a lot to show you and a lot to tell you. I started new projects and trying to finish up some projects. Got my Mary Maxim haul. I'm going to go ahead and show you that also. A little bit of diamond dart I was doing. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So weather's nice, beautiful. Like sitting out here watching the birds and the butterflies. So very colorful today. I just enjoy sitting out. I have my plants growing. I just went ahead and planted some geraniums. I think last week we started all of that. We did our front yard. Now we got to work a little bit on our backyard. I still haven't got my vegetable garden in yet. I got to do that yet. So hopefully everybody is out there enjoying putting their feet in the mud and in the grass and enjoying this nice weather. So let's talk Mary Maxim. Haven't talked about Mary Maxim for a while. Mary Maxim is a yarn and knit club, and I belong to both. Not very expensive. Good things about it is that they send you some really nice patterns, some really nice yarn. Sometimes I don't use their patterns. Sometimes I'll go ahead and use just the yarn because some of their yarn is really nice. Negative side on it is that you never know when it's going to come. It's supposed to come during the month during that month. Sometimes it's in the afternoons, or sometimes it's in the middle of the month, sometimes it's at the end of the month, sometimes it's at the beginning of the month. So you never know when you're going to get it, but you will get it in the month. It's just a mystery of when you're going to get it. I do enjoy it a lot. It's really a great kit for me, and for me it's well worth the money. So you know how I am with the yarn hoarders. I'm not as bad as some of you yarn hoarders out there on YouTube, which I think is great, but I have nowhere to put all my yarn, and I just donated a bunch of yarn. So, but yeah, I just got my Mary Maxim kits. They're really cute. I'm going to go over the price with you, what I pay. So the Mary, if anybody's interested, no, I'm not, I don't advertise for Mary Maxim. I just like the kits so much that I like to share with everybody. But I pay for both kits. I get both the knitting and crocheting kit, and I pay $21.98 a month for both. This is the invoice for both of them. And it's not too bad because I don't really spend my money on that much. So this month, actually May's kit, I got 2 of them. So May's kit for the crocheting kit, actually, I got the Granny Square cardigan. It's really cute. However, it's for a toddler, and I don't know anybody that has a toddler, but it's just made of granny squares. I think that would look really, really cute on a child. But the yarn's really nice. So this is what the yarn looks like. I'm going to pull some of the yarn out so you can go ahead and see it. So I'm really excited. If I don't use it for that, I may use it for something else. And it comes in, they actually have it in little packs here. So actually they give you a whole bunch of them. They're little skeins. So, and it's by Caron. Yeah, the Caron. Contains 20 acrylic yarn skeins. Each one is about 0.7 ounces. It's 63 yards in each one. So really nice. It comes out of Yarn Inspirations. So I'm pretty sure if you don't use it for the crocheting of the granny squares for the child's cardigan, you could use the yarn for something else. This is what the pattern looks like, and this is what it looks like here. It's for a size 2 years. So, but I think it's so cute, and I like how they give you the diagrams too. It doesn't look all that bad. It's about what it looks like there. But I like I like how they give you the diagrams, because I don't know about anybody else. They're using a magic circle with this too for in the middle of the crochet. And if anybody doesn't know how to do that, I want to go ahead and start doing some tutorials, but sometimes I feel as if I'm not as good as everybody, some of you YouTubers out there that do tutorials. But I'll go ahead and I'll start showing some. And I'll show you some of those magic loops and all that kind of good stuff. But I think that would be a really, really cute project for somebody that does have a toddler. If not, use the yarn for something else. But that's the kit for May. That's the crochet kit for May. Then I got the knitting kit for May. And now this I'll probably use or give away as a Christmas gift. I like the yarn in this. And I'll get the yarn out. But it's going to be a little tote. Little knitted tote. How cool is that? Let me take that out here. The colors are very vibrant. It's red. The red and the beige, I think, are really pretty. And it's really nice and soft, too. And here it's the pretty yarn, again. And I think the color of this one is, it says, Farby, I think is what it says. Not sure if that's it. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls, or 5 yarn balls in this. It's an acrylic, and you get about 100 grams in this, which is pretty crazy. So it doesn't really tell you anything else on here. I'm looking here to see. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you anything else. Just tells you you get tells you to use a 5 or a 6 hook, and you get about 100 grams. But it's really nice and soft, and it's an acrylic yarn. But that's with the red. It's really pretty. And then they give you the beige. And here again, if you don't want to have to use that for, you know, the tote bag, use it for something else. I do like their yarns with Mary Maxim. They do a really good job with that. Especially some of the patterns too. I tried out a few of the patterns, and some of them aren't bad. So this is a striped tote bag. It's knitting. And it's an 18 by 13. I don't know if you can see that or not. They're wanting you to use the 4.0 size, the size 6, the 4.0 millimeter, and they want you to use circular needles is what they want you to do. But it looks pretty easy. All it is knit and purl stitch. So the stock knit stitch. But I think that's really pretty too. Now I can't wait to see what June's is going to be. And like I said with Mary Maxim, you can go ahead and cancel. You can cancel anytime you want. And you don't, you know, you can always skip months too. So that's a nice thing about that. And they don't give you any hassles or problems about that at all. But that's our Mary Maxim haul for the month of May. Still waiting on the month of June. That probably won't come until the end of the month. So when I get that, I'll show you what that's like. Remember the shawl I was making? And it was out of the yarn that I bought at Joann Fabrics. I'm getting there. This is what it's starting to look like. It's really pretty. And I'm doing them on my Chagoo needles, my circular needles. But I can't lay it out flat because I forgot to finish a row. I think I'm purling a row. But this is what it's beginning to look like. I think it's really pretty. The colors in it are really pretty. So here again, I like how the lacing is going down through the back of it, if you can see it. It's so pretty. And all those are yarn overs. Really nice. I think I messed up somewhere down and through here. One of them got a little bit bigger than the other. But I don't know how big I'm going to make this shawl yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a nice size. But I love the colors in them. Love them. I went a little bit lighter on the top, and then I used the Sahara on the bottom. So you're going a little bit darker on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that real well. And then I'll go, when I get to, depending on how long I want to get, I'll go ahead and this is the knit side too. So depending on how long I'll get, I have another one that's a little bit lighter. I can't remember which that yarn was called. I think it's right in here. Let me look here. It's this one here. And I think on the top I used, this is the yarn that I'm using. I always, when I make my yarn balls, I always stick the paper in the middle of it so I don't forget what kind of yarn it is. But this is the KC yarn that I got from Joann's, and I really love it. It's nice and soft. And this one here is called Joshua Tree. So Joshua Tree is what I used on the top and what I will use on the bottom to make it a little bit longer. And then I just used the Sahara, which is this one right here. The Sahara I'm using in the middle. So it's turning out really nice. All it is stock knit. You know, it's just knit and crochet. Now this yarn I got, actually, when I got it, it's a Turkish yarn. Joshua Tree. It's 180 yards. It's 100% cotton. And I've been using, for the knitting needles that I've been using on, can't remember what size needles I'm using on here. Which I think it's the 6 is what I'm using. They called for the 6. So, but yeah, I really love it. It's something that I do when I get home from work. I just go ahead and I sit down and I just pick this up and I just start knitting away. And I think it's going to turn out really beautiful. I'm really excited to see what it's going to look like when it's done. I love the spine going down through the back. But that's my one project here that I'm making. I like how the top of the ribbing is. And that's knit, and then that's a yarn over here where you're creating an extra stitch. So that's how you're getting your extra stitches, is with the yarn overs. And that's going to be the ribbing for around your collar, and then it's going to come down through. I have the pattern somewhere for it. I'm not quite sure but it's very simple. I'm not sure what I did with the pattern. It's just repetitious. So once you get it going, it's very, very easy. Not hard at all. I'm still working on my Tunisian crochet. I haven't gotten very far on that one since I've been working on the shawl, and then I picked up another project that I'm working on too. And that's a crochet project that I'm working on. So, but this one here with the Tunisian crochet, I'm still where I'm at with it. I think I had to rip it out a few times because the edges weren't straight. And this is my first one, so don't judge, guys. This is my first Tunisian crochet. So I really like it. Here again, I'm using my Chagoo crochet hooks, which I absolutely love. They're bamboo. And I really like them. I get them off Amazon. They're not too much. And this is, I'm using a K, which is a 6.5 millimeter. And then I'm using their cord with a little stopper on the end. And when you order the needles, the Chagoo needles from Amazon, it's really nice. You get everything in the packet, everything that you need. You get these, you get the little tightener, you get some cord extensions, you get a few cords, you get most of the crochet needles. So not all of them, but you get a few. So I really enjoy that one. So that one there I'm not quite done with. When I start working on this one and hopefully get it done, I'll let you see it. That's the other one. I have so many WIPS, it's not even funny. So, but right now I'm enjoying one crochet project. I'm absolutely loving it. However, it is a little bit complicated. And I'm going to show you what I have here. I like it how it comes with the graph. Because I don't know about you guys, I like to follow the graphs more than I do the pattern, because sometimes the patterns don't make sense to me. But this crochet one, and I'll show you what it is here that I'm doing. I actually saw it on YouTube and I thought, wow, that would be a really, really nice blanket for my niece, an Afghan for my niece. And I'm making, and this is what it is. It's by Bonnie. I think her name is, it's the Tree of Life pattern, and I think it's Bonnie Bell on YouTube is where I first saw it. But this is what it looks like. It's the Tree of Life, And that's what it's going to look like. And she has tutorials on YouTube with this. So every once in a while when I get hung up on something, I'll go and I'll look at her. And she's very great explaining everything. Really nice. This one here is, they want you to use a few size hooks. They want you to use an H, which is an 8, and a J, which is a 10. And she's using Lime brand, basically for what she's using. I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm not using Lime brand. I'm using what Mary Maxim sent me in my other, and it's close to it. It looks almost the same color. It's close to it, but I like it. It's nice and soft. So this one here, I think the Afghan is going to be about 44 by 56. It's one size. Now that's going to have, if you notice the detail, you're going to have your trees here on the very bottom and at the very top. And then you're going to have flowers in through the middle. So right now I'm almost finished with this row here. So I will go ahead and I will show you the progress of what I'm making. Yeah, so you can find the actual printout copy of the pattern, and I think it's free off Lime brand, and it's www.limebrand.com. Really nice. I think she's using, let's see, how many does it say? You're going to need 15 balls of the 620. And it's called the Lime brand Wool Ease yarn. And she's using 15 balls of that. So it's definitely a work in progress. I mean, this is how the pattern's written out. You can see it's so detailed. I was following the pattern for a little bit and I thought, no, I'll just follow the guide that they give you. And it's fun because you can always, if you have a printer at home, you can always adjust the, you can always adjust it how big you want that guide to be. I didn't do that. I'm just following on the paper. And I think I'm on row 30. Yeah, I think I'm on row 33, I think, right now. So what I do is I count them, put the counts underneath, and then follow what it says. If you can see my little handwriting there, my scribble. But that's how I normally do it. And I'm going to show you the project here, so I'll let you see what it looks like. Like I said, it's once you get the hang of it, once you start doing it, it becomes very easy. You do need some stitch markers with this, because if your count's off, then your whole crocheting project is going to be completely off. I had to rip it out and start it over a few times because my count was wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and show you. Now with this one, I'm just using a regular crochet needle. I'm not using my Cherigo. It's just a regular one. I like these little cushion ends because they make your hands feel really good. I don't know about you, but the more older I get, the more arthritic I'm becoming in my hands. But this is how far I've gotten so far. Look how pretty it is. See that? I don't know if you can see it in detail, but it's so pretty. It's a lot of work, a lot of crisscrosses, and that's just the trees. So if I can do this, trust me, you can do this. It's not hard at all. Not hard at all. Now I had to, so far, this is my second skein of yarn that I'm using, and it's so nice and soft. I love it. I think, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I think when I get to the flower part, I might use a different color in the middle of it, and then use this color on the other end of it. And then of course I'm going to put a border around it so it's a little bit bigger. But the yarn that I'm using here, it came out of my Mary Maxim kit, so don't judge me. Like I said, if I don't use their patterns, I'll use the yarn for something else. I don't like to have anything go to waste. But I'm using the Super Saver, the Red Heart Super Saver is what I'm using. And the color in that is soft white. And in this one you get, of course it comes in a pack. In this one you get about, let's see, it's a medium weight, it's a 4. So, and it's a 100% acrylic. And you're going to get about, let's see, it's machine washable and dry, so you can go ahead and throw this in the washer and the dryer if you choose. Let's see here. It is, it's really not telling me how many yards this, or did I already tell you? Oh yeah, it's 7 ounces, so you're getting about 198 grams, 364 yards is what you're getting out of each skein of the Red Heart Super Saver. So I really enjoy this yarn. It's nice. I use Red Heart a lot, and sometimes I use the Super Saver. I have been making Afghans for everybody in my family so far, and I think I only have 2 or 3 of them yet that I have to do. So for my nieces and my nephews. I'm still, yes, working on the Ohio State one. I do that in between everything too. That one's such a large one. I will show you that one here. It's so big. So it takes me forever just to get through one row. But it's the wave stitch, and I love the wave stitch. And here again, I don't know if you can see how big this thing is. I'm going to show you. And you're changing colors every 2 rows. It's big. It's going to fit like a full size or a queen size. So this is how it's coming, and I love it. It is the Ohio State colors. Again, sorry for those that are not Ohio State fans, but my family is. We have a variety of sports fans here, so, but Ohio State is one of them, and Penn State is the other, if you're a sports fan. But you can see how big this thing is. It's so big. And I don't, and basically, I don't play when I make Afghans. I like to make them large so that you can wrap up and bundle up in them. That's just how I am. But it's very big. And I think my nephew is going to have a great time with this one. I think he's going to have a good time. And this is actually the ending. Now I know some of you, you're looking at all of these and you're thinking, oh Lord, it's going to be a job to weave all those in. Usually I do weave them in as I go, but I got lazy, you know. So I'll weave them in. I'll stop a little bit and then I'll start weaving them in a little bit as I go. But all this is with the wave stitch, it's very simple, and I'll do a tutorial on that. And all that is just basically double crochet, triple crochet, single crochet, and half double crochet. That's all that is. It's basically all it is. So really nice. And the colors, I don't remember the colors because I took the tags off of those colors, so I don't remember what the colors are on those. So I apologize for that. But yeah, once I think I have a few rolls in there with the colors on, and I'll put that down in the little description of what colors they are that I was using them on. So that's it with all my WIPs that I'm doing in my crochet and knitting. Can't wait to get some of those done, and especially I hope I can get the shawl done by fall. I'm not sure if I'm going to gift that to somebody or if I'm just going to go ahead and keep it for myself. It's so pretty, but I can always make another one if I do gift it. So the diamond dart, I'm loving the diamond dart. I've been working on a piece for a friend of mine. They just redid their family room and they went with the rustic. So I really like this one here, and this is what I picked. And for anybody that's never done diamond art before, once you start, you're going to become addicted. And I'm telling you, I love it. I try to do it every chance that I can get. And lately, I haven't had the time really to sit down and finish this, but I need to. Actually, this is what I'm doing here, and I don't know if you can see it. This is going to be for her room. It's so pretty. It's really pretty. And I still have a few pieces of diamonds. Now the cellophane has to stay on when you do the diamond art, but I'll take it off so you can see it better because it helps with the stickiness on it. But you can see how pretty it is without that. And all it is, it has little tiny numbers on there. And I get all my diamond art patterns off of Amazon. They have a great selection, and guess what? Amazon, like we can get in knitting and crocheting, how we get mystery boxes from different places that we order our yarn from. well, we can get mystery boxes from Amazon for our diamond dart. So that's nice also. So Amazon has a great selection. Don't ever feel bad about going. I shop all the time on Amazon and I haven't had anything bad yet. So I get the glue when you're done with it. There's a glue that also you can put on it. I didn't bring that out, but it just makes everything, it adheres everything and it makes it shine and sparkle. So that's really nice too. I don't know, in order for me, you know, with light, you're probably thinking, oh wow, lighting, you know, how do you do the lighting? So hold on 1 minute, I have a little notification there I wanted to swipe off. I have to get myself a camera. I'm really not quite sure. I've been using my phone for a while, and that's good and all until somebody tries to call you or you get a text or whatever. I don't know if you guys can see it from the other side, but I don't know. But anyway, you're thinking about, okay, what about lighting when you're doing the diamond dart? Well, I do sit under light, and then I also got this nice little contraption here. And this actually is a little light. It has a USB cord on the end of it. You see that? You can plug it in one of those little adapters. And this lights up. So it's like a tracing pad actually. And what I do is I put my diamond dart right on top of that. And then the light shines underneath the canvas. So it goes right on top of this. And you can get them in a bunch of different sizes. I got a small size, but I might get a bigger size. And it just shines right underneath it. And then you can see all the numbers and the colors and everything popping up. It's very easy. And with my old eyes, trust me, I need all the light that I can get. And then this is the board that I got to put it on. So you can adjust this board. So actually, I can just sit everything up on the board, just like this. And there you go, this will be plugged in. The light turns on. And there you go. And you got a nice little stand. And it adjusts to whatever height you want it to be. It's a tabletop stand, which is really nice. I like it. And you know how much I paid for this? I went to Five Below. I don't know if any of you have Five Belows in your areas. We have them everywhere. Dollar Tree didn't have this, but I got mine at Five Below and I only paid $5 for the stand. Now for the tracing pad, I think I paid 20 something off Amazon, I think. I either got it at Joann Fabrics or Amazon. I think I got this from Joann Fabrics. But they do have them on Amazon, and I think that you have them on Amazon. They're much cheaper on Amazon. The diamond dart I get from Amazon. So that's where I get them. So I can add those to the links below too. So I don't know if anybody's ever seen, I know the one posting I posted, my mom, she's so funny. She ended up getting an Addy, and she got it off Amazon, of course, and it's pretty nice. I was looking at it. So I don't know if you saw my shorts, but that was a genius. All she did was buy the stool from Walmart, and then she was wondering whether or not it was going to fit right inside in the middle of that, and it did. And what's nice about her, because she, you know, sometimes she can't get around all that great. So it's great because if she wants to go to room, she just takes it and drags the stool across the floor and gets it to where it goes, and then she uses her Addy a lot. She also got a nice knitting machine, which is nice too, and I should really film that sometime and let you see how that works. I don't know, I would love to have a knitting machine someday, but I think that thing looks too complicated for me. I was watching her make a few things on there, and she did really, really well with it. Has it on her table, but here I don't have the room for it, and I don't think I have the time for it. I just like to feel the real needles and the real, you know, the real crochet hooks in my hands. So that's what I like. But I think that's all I have right now. I'm sorry I was so late putting this video out. I just had a lot to do between work and home. You know, time gets away from us sometimes. But I'm going to start making more of these videos. I also have a travel channel, so I don't know if anybody's going over there and see it, and that's called Love Doing My Own Thing. I'm going to start posting some things on that too. I've been posting a lot of shorts lately, and that's because I'm so lazy. I need to start sitting down and start posting a lot more, which I will do, I promise. Now that the weather's nice and I can sit out here and enjoy, that's what I'm going to do. I like to do movie nights. I have my little TV over here. I don't know if you can see it. My TV stand right there it is. And my little comfy cushions. And at night I just come out here and sit and watch a movie or two. I just saw a really good one last night. It was called 3,000 Years of Longing. And that had Idris Elba in it. And I love him. But it was really good. It was about a genie. So really, it's really a cute movie. Something that, you know, I enjoyed if you like that kind of stuff. I watch a lot of things. I watch a lot of true crime, a lot of YouTube, seeing what everybody's up to on YouTube. And just mainly movies and series, TV series are my things that I like to watch. So reading, I'm not doing much reading right now. I do have a Kindle and the poor thing is sitting there uncharged, so I got to get that settled and get that working. Yeah, but that's about it. I have a lot, you know, a lot of knitting and crocheting that I have to work on, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So this is it for this episode. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope everybody enjoys this nice, beautiful weather wherever you are. And I appreciate all of you, and thank you for taking the time watching my video. Yes, so have a great day, and be blessed, everyone, and please be kind to everybody. And yes, so I will see you on the next one. Blessings to you all, and remember, we have to put those needles in the air and the hooks in the yarn, and we have to create something beautiful and gorgeous. So take care, and I'll see you on the next one.